Here's a fact. People that lose body fat and keep it off simply do not snack. People grossly underestimate what they consume. Snacking means you have no control over your nutritional and daily energy intake. Most people eat way more than they think. It's all the bites, licks, and tastes that are the things that hold people back. These are the things that must be tracked. And if they're not being tracked, that is more often than not the main culprit to why people feel like they're working hard but not getting the result that they want. And let me give you an example. Let's look at a cookie. On average, a 95-gram chocolate chip cookie, one bite, is around about 117 calories with 6 grams of fat. If we look at a meal like, say, vanilla protein powder with strawberries and a little bit of flax meal on the top, we've got a metabolically precise meal here because the yogurt has got the first-class protein in it. The strawberries are the plant matter or the low energy carbohydrate source. And the flaxseed is the good fat. So we've got a really nice, really healthy late night snack or metabolically precise snack or meal if you want to call it. That on its own is about 119 calories. So if you compare that to one bite of a cookie, which is about 117 calories, you can see here, one of them is a snack, one of them is a meal, one of them is going to give you fullness and satiety. The other one is going to give you cravings. So if you look at the things that you snack on regularly, it's different for all of us. All the little bits that tend to add up, even if you've been on a health kick and you've done all your food prep, you've been doing the right training, you've been eating all the right foods, quite often what happens is the person either stagnates, so they've plateaued in their results, or they might even be putting on body fat. And it's usually because of what's happened is they're eating a lot more healthy food, but they're not eating less of the stuff that's actually sabotaging their results. And that comes back to the snacking. So all the little bites, licks, and tastes, these are the things that can really add up very quickly. Even when you look at something that's, say, a healthy choice or is low in calories, the issue is, if I say this to you now, when is a calorie not a calorie? Always. What I mean is a calorie is just a unit of energy. So it means how much energy does that food provide to the body? Now, different macronutrients have different calorie values, but also the way your body processes different types of foods matters. So if you're eating wholesome, crunchy vegetables and whole foods, it's harder for your body to break that food down. But if you eat highly processed, low fiber foods like ice cream, it's going to go straight through you, and it's more energy dense because it's processed. So if you're eating lots of unprocessed food, the calories are going to be really low, but also your body has to use more calories to break that food down. But if you get food like Halo Top ice cream, it's already highly processed. It's not going to take your body much to break that down. So it's more energy dense. So it might be low in calories, but it's also easy for us to overconsume. And it's also not going to provide any of the nutrients your body needs to build a metabolism. So what I find is if you go back to that habit loop, if you eat something like Halo Top ice cream, thinking you've made a healthy choice and you're going to feel good about yourself, you're more likely to eat more of it, and then you end up overindulging. So I'm not saying you can't have ice cream ever again. What I am saying is that if you're going to eat ice cream, buy the ice cream that actually tastes good, not the one that says that it's healthy, because you might as well just have the one that tastes. If I'm going to eat ice cream, I'm not going to buy Halo Top. I'm going to buy Ben & Jerry's. An action step for you now is what can you do to beat the cookie? So basically what that means is if you're having little bites, licks, and tastes of bits and pieces, that's probably going to be the thing that holds you back. But can you swap out whatever it is that you're doing with a more nutritious choice? So if you're, for example, if you're snacking at night, could you make an extra liquid meal at night? Could you have the yogurt with the strawberries and the flaxseed so that you still feel full and satisfied, but you're not having those little bits and pieces that are going to sabotage your results? Ask yourself now, are there poor choices being made that are short-circuiting your success? Have you done the kitchen makeover, which is really going to help you beat the cookie? And how many meals can you make that beat the cookie? I'm talking about meals that have the same energy content, but a better nutritional value.